Hello everyone, we are live from Nashville Superspeedway for round 16 of the YoruCAR season. Closing in on the halfway point, it is time for the Ally 400. And without further ado, let's take a look through your starting lineup, where it is the Ally Financial number 48, Chevrolet Camaro for PS Motorsports of Purab Srivastava sitting on the pole. To his outside is the number 18, Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry for Jimenez Engineering of Austin Liang. Row 2 is going to see a pair of Chevys in Santi Messi and Dylan Matthews. Row 3 is another pair of Chevys in the 24 of Davide Rodriguez and the 99 of Damian Afton. Row 4 sees his Trackhouse teammate in Brad Storr next to Kyler Sestrai. And rounding out the top 10 is the 29 of Mike Hunt and the 23 of Arc Day Mission, a pair of Fords. Row 6 sees a pair of Colleague Racing teammates in Timmy Hill and Jamal Williams. Row 7 is a pair of Chevys in the 31 of Robbie Gordon and the 51 of Roberto Crown Jr. Row 8 sees Skylar Taylor next to Angel Gutierrez. Row 9 is the 22 of Wolfgang Mueller and the 46 of Caleb Lane. And rounding out the top 20 is B.D. Cruz and Ryan Little making his YoruCAR return. Row 11 sees the 6 of Hatem Pervez and the 4 of Asher Eveland. And then behind them in row 12, we see a pair of Big Machine Racing entries of Ella Baker and Logan Conrad. Behind them in row 13 is the 9 of Ryan Childress and the 8 of Casey Kane. Row 14 is Giancarlo Minardi and Josh Berry making his first start of the season. And rounding out the top 30 is the 26 of Habab Jawad and the 86 of Laziz Abdelaziz. And then in row 16, it is a pair of Fords and Jeb Rabi and Yaro da Silva. Behind them in row 17 is another pair of Fords, the 13 of Hisham Sidqui and the 15 of Garrett Smithley. Then behind them we see Arjun Nanda Kumar and Ridwan Nasir. And then rounding out the top 40, or not quite yet, we see Matt Pink and Muhammad Nawawi. Rounding out the top 40 is Andrew Yu in the 25 and Nathan Orman in the 95 of pair of Chevys. And rounding out the field will be Daniel Voiles and Kieran Jimenez. So we are ready to get racing here from the Nashville Superspeedway for the Ally 400, race 16 of the season. Will we see another first-time winner lock their way into the playoffs? Both drivers on the front row without a win this season. We'll see. And we'll bring you when we're ready for green flag action here from Nashville. Pace cars pulled off. It's going to be Liang who actually starts on pole. Srivastava to his outside. Green flag out here from Nashville. And Liang leads them off. Into turn 1, Austin Liang holding the race lead. He got the better jump definitely on the inside. Santi Messi though right there in second, searching for his 4th win on the season. As down the back, Liang still holding the race lead, 4 wide further back. All 3 colleague cars in that, as Arc Day Mission way up the track. We managed to keep it all clean so far. And it is going to be Austin Liang that leads lap 1, but he's going to come under pressure here from Santi Messi, searching for his 4th win on the season. Nothing going to come of that for now, as now Purab Srivastava is going to hang it back around the outside. The outside pole sitter, searching for his 1st win on the season, would be the 4th and last of the PS Motorsports full-time entries to win a race. He now slots into 2nd behind the 18 of Austin Liang. As meanwhile, the front has got away well. The back of the field is definitely still being hotly contested. This is a bit outside of the top 10. You see 2-3 wide, as Wolfgang Mueller holding up this inside line. Skylar Taylor's going to jump to the middle. Is now in the middle of 3 wide between Roberto Crown Jr. and Hatem Pervez. As you see, the 40 of Ryan Little, he's not had a good start. Started the season running his own team, and then dropped out after, I believe it was Auto Club. He's made his return here for Triforce Motorsports in the number 40. Will be running part of the season. And he currently sits here with his 2 teammates, Asher Eveland in the 4 and Angel Gutierrez in the 42, around the top 20. As looking back up to the front, Srivastava now trying to threaten Austin Liang for the race lead. Nothing doing there. Here comes Santi Messi back down the inside. And up here is Dylan Matthews. After Chip Ganassi Racing shut down, Trackhouse got the number 1, and it's running quite well. Definitely one of Matthews' best runs this season. And then behind them, it's the third PS Motorsports car inside this lead top 6, Davide Rodriguez, who also has 2 wins to his name this season, and rounding it out is another driver searching for his first win in Damian Afton. Had a great car earlier in the season at Richmond, but mechanical issues spoiled that one for him, as Srivastava once again looking for the lead, can't make it happen. But reliability has definitely been an issue for that Trackhouse 99 of Afton. Most recently sat out most of the All-Star race with a mechanical issue after being voted in for the best throwback. So we'll see if Afton will be able to put together a good run here, and if he can maybe challenge for the race win, though it does not currently look like he has the pace to be doing that, as it looked like 3 wide further back, and definitely I think there was between the likes of B.D. Cruz, Ella Baker, and maybe Ryan Little. As back here you see the 94 of Logan Conrad. That first race win has remained ever elusive for Conrad, so we'll be seeing whether he can pick it up or not, because it's either he has the car and he has some sort of issue, or he just doesn't have the car underneath him. And with more and more drivers picking up race wins, it's going to be more and more difficult for you to point your way into the playoffs, which Conrad is currently in a position of needing to do, and these poor runs are not going to help him either, as we've missed the pass for the lead, but it is now the 48 Ally Chevrolet in the Ally 400 that leads the way of Purab Srivastava, and it is Santi Messi underneath the 18 of Austin Leang, and maybe Davide Rodriguez as well. Could quickly become a PS Motorsports 1-2-3 here at Nashville. And now behind him, awaiting Liang, are the 3 Trackhouse cars. They've all lined up, led by the 1 of Matthews, then the 99 of Afton, and the 91 of Storr. By far, this is looking like Trackhouse's best race this season, as Rodriguez was not able to make the move on Liang. He holds in 4th position for now. And back up front, is this finally Purab Srivastava's day? PS Motorsports so far have combined for 6 wins on the season, none of them coming from Purab Srivastava. It was 3 wins for Santi Messi, 2 for Davide Rodriguez, and the Daytona 500 for Ryan Childress. But still nothing yet from that 48. Can he turn it around today in the race that bears the same sponsor as his car? He has pulled out a decent gap on Santi Messi, as Rodriguez and Liang continued to battle for the 3rd position. Afton has dropped back behind Robbie Gordon, so that's no longer 3 Trackhouse cars behind Davide Rodriguez, but rather 2 Trackhouse and 1 colleague. As we look further back, 3 wide there, Wolfgang Mueller looked like he may have gotten up into the 54 of Jamal Williams, also battling the 19 of Kyler Sestrai for the final spots inside this top 10. As the field has really begun to spread out, except for back here, where we still see the main pack. Most of the field is back here, and they're all still tightly contested. But up front, things have calmed down, and it is still Srivastava who leads by 1.5 seconds. And Santi Messi's also got a good gap back to, now it is Davide Rodriguez going to make it a PS Motorsports 1-2-3 as he gets by Austin Liang. As on to lap 14, Liang trying to come back at Rodriguez on the high line. He's going to get to his quarter panel. But will he be able to make a move through 3 and 4? The answer is yes, actually. Liang's able to hang in there. Can he clear Rodriguez? He will. A great run from Austin Liang to get himself back into 3rd position, and now Brad Storer is going to try to do the same thing that Liang did to Rodriguez the last lap. And he's going to get the move done before we even get to the front straight again. So all of a sudden, Davide Rodriguez finds himself down into 5th. As now Storer and Liang are going to do battle. Off the corner, I think Liang's got him. As meanwhile, out front, Rodriguez thought about going 3 wide for a second there. Backs out of it and is now going to come under fire from the second Trackhouse car behind him of Dylan Matthews. As meanwhile, Santi Messi has been working to put a dent into Srivastava's advantage. It was 1.5 seconds. It's down to 1.1. And we'll see next time by. As we move on to lap 17, the gap grows slightly up to 1.17. As Rodriguez has gotten back by Storer for 4th. But now he's going to have a train behind him. That's all 3 Trackhouse cars of Storer, Matthews, and Afton. And then there's also Robbie Gordon and Wolfgang Mueller, as well as Jamal Williams and Mike Hunt at the back of that train. As crossing to complete another lap here. The lap's just ticking away here at Nashville. Not much to report back on so far. It's been a while since we've had any form of incidents on track throughout YoruCAR. As most of our races have run incident free, with the only cautions coming from mechanical problems like what appears to have befallen the 9 of Ryan Childress. No caution, we stay green. But I cannot imagine that is a scheduled stop for the 9 of Ryan Childress. So while 3 of the 4 PS Motorsports cars are sitting in the top 5, the 4th one is out of the race. And of course there's also the part-time 88 of Josh Berry, who is well down the order. There he is, currently sitting behind Arjun Nandikumar, just inside the top 30. A bit strange that we aren't seeing this 88 a bit higher, like with the likes of specifically Asher Evelyn behind the wheel. That 88 usually was a lot higher in the grid. But Josh Berry back here just inside the top 30. As Srivastava continuing to lead here. We're a third of the way through, lap 21 of 60, 20 laps down. And 40 to go. Liang has been able to put a bit of a gap on Rodriguez, as has Dylan Matthews, as Afton once again slipping back a bit in this pack, has been passed up by Mueller. And now Hunt had a look at him, but nothing doing there. As we move to complete another lap here at Nashville, once again still not much to report on, as most of the field has now single filed out. A few battles still going on, but nothing much, as now Childress is going to get back out into the race. The mechanical issue on the number 9 has been sorted, and I think he'll definitely get out behind Srivastava. So where is the 9 and Childress going to filter out into this pack? He'll come out behind the top 10. So he'll not be, at least for now, influencing any of the battles inside the top 10. As we see Robbie Gordon and teammate Jamal Williams do battle for the final spot inside this top 10. Gordon's going to hang on for now. And all of the work that Santi Messi had been doing to close up on Silverstava seems to have gone to waste, as last we checked, gap was 1.17. Now it's all the way up to 2.3 seconds. Silverstava out here pumping in fast times, keeping that 48 in front. As we begin another lap here. Gap now 2.39, and then Messi with another about a second over third place Austin Liang. As we have a battle here just inside the top 10. This is the battle for 6th between Brad Storer and Wolfgang Mueller. Damien Afton looks like he wants to get in on the fun as well, as Mueller easily bucks the move into 6th position, and now under fire from 7th. For 7th is Storer from his teammate Damien Afton. And Storer is going to be able to clear the 99. Got a great run off the corner. Now he's going to be challenging potentially the 22 of Mueller, who looks like he got held up a bit there by the one of Dylan Matthews. And sure enough, the 91 is right back on the 22, trying to earn the place he lost back. As a bit further back, there was some brief 3 wide between the two colleague cars of Robbie Gordon and Jamal Williams and Ryan Childress. Here we go again. Are we seeing the advantage of the fresher tires as Williams gets put up in the high line and Childress trying to close back up and maybe get one of his 6 laps that he lost on pit road. So we're going to watch Childress maybe make a move here on Damien Afton. Once again, this is not for position. Childress is 6 laps down, but he is trying to find a way to race back up to the leaders that are mostly his teammates and then go for a move, as Messi's been dropping off the pace a little bit, and he's been, I think, slightly being caught by the 18 of Austin Liang, as the gap down from 2.3 to 2.24 out front. And only very slightly is Messi catching Silverstava and Liang catching Messi. So we near the halfway point in this one. It has been the 48 of Purup Silverstava as we reach the halfway point caution. It is going to be Silverstava that's going to lead them to the yellow, then followed by Santi Messi. Then Liang's going to hold on over Rodriguez, and Dylan Matthews will round out the top 5. Then it'll be Brad Storer, Wolfgang Mueller. Remember, Ryan Childress is a lapper. Then Mike Hunt, Damien Afton, and Robbie Gordon, the top 10. I would expect to see pit stops this time by for most of the field, and there we go. Silverstava's going to lead the field in. I am surprised to be seeing Ryan Childress. I would figure he just recently pitted after the mechanical issue, but we will see the 9 once again also down pit road. And so as we pull in 4 pit stops, Silverstava is going to lead the field in, has the outside pole pit box, and the 48 crew gets to work on what has been one of the dominant cars of the day. Silverstava has controlled this race for most of its running, and it's going to be 4 tires and fuel. Ryan Childress is going to be the first car off. Silverstava and Messi will be second and third. And Rodriguez, I think Liang's got a problem, as Rodriguez goes by Storer, Mueller, Gordon, Pervez. Is Liang still on pit road? He is. Disaster for the pole sitter, Austin Liang and Afton's also had a shocking pit stop. He's down here as well. So 2 front runners are going to get taken pretty much out of contention with very slow pit stops. And Ella Baker's also down there as well. So coming round, it's going to be a PS 1, 2, 3, 4 off the restart, but only 3 of them on the lead lap. We'll bring you when we're ready for green flag action. The green will come lap 34 of 60. As you see, Jamal Williams following the pace car in. Issues on the 54. The green flag is back out here. All 4 PS Motorsports cars lead us to the green. Chorus is a lap down, and Messi immediately to the inside of Sivastava. Kane made a move, looked like he may have gotten tagged from someone for a second. And Ryan Chorus has played perfectly into the hands of Santi Messi. Not so much as team boss Purab Sivastava, as Messi shoots out into the race lead. Once again, we see the familiar sight of the number 5 of Santi Messi leading the way. Daphne Rodriguez in second. Sivastava hunting on Chorus, and I think the 24 of Rodriguez got loose. And Sivastava is going to move back into second. It remains a PS Motorsports 1, 2, 3, but Brad Storer would like to change that. So he tries to go around the outside of Rodriguez for third. As Jamal Williams is back out in the race. Storer gets the move done, so he breaks the PS Motorsports 1, 2, 3. As he puts his Trackhouse 91 into the 3rd position. But meanwhile, it's Santi Messi who's just streaked away after that restart. Sivastava in second, the lap car of Chorus in third. Actual third on the road is held by Brad Storer, as Mike Hunt now doing battle with Daphne Rodriguez for the final spot, or rather for 4th. And Hatem Pervez has had a great race in the 6 car so far. He's going to now try to make a move on Mike Hunt to get the final spot inside this top 5. And Hunt is going to hold it. As further back, there's 3 wide action. As Jimenez, Afton, and Smithley do battle. And more 3 wide further up. Liang trying to work his way through the field. Has not been too successful so far for the 18. As despite a lot of side-by-side action in the back, not a lot has happened in the front, but Sivastava does appear to be closing up on his teammate, Santi Messi, for this race lead. Took nearly 3/10 out of him that last lap. So it is now the battle between the teammates of Santi Messi and Purab Sivastava. Santi Messi, current points leader, 3 wins on the season. Purab Sivastava looking for his first. Meanwhile, Brad Storer sitting in 3rd. Then it is Rodriguez in 4th, Hunt in 5th. Oh, and Hunt's tried to shoot the middle there 3 wide. Thought better of it, and is going to head to the outside of Rodriguez, trying to take that 4th position away. And he will get it. As, yeah, Messi has really slowed up here. Here comes Sivastava. As we take 20 laps to go here from Nashville. It is going to be the battle between Messi and Sivastava for this race win. Through 3 and 4, Messi holding the lead for now. Brad Storer lurking in the background in 3rd. And then it is the Mike Hunt, Daphne Rodriguez battle for 4th. As looking back down the field, not much happening. A few battles going on for position, as we're going to cut back at the right time as Suvastava has caught Santi Messi and is now going on him for the race lead. Suvastava won't make it stick that time by, as there was 3 wide, 2 instances of 3 wide, but they all sorted out. And Hatam Pervez has taken perfect advantage of the battle between Rodriguez and Hunt. He is now inside the top 5. A great run going for the number 6 Team Cena team at the moment. A sight that is somewhat of a rarity throughout these past few races, to see that Team Cena team up here. As back out front, Suvastava and Messi still side by side, and that's drawn the 91 of Brad Storer into this fight. These two can't afford to battle too much lest they lose the 1-2 and cede positions to the 91 of Brad Storer. As we're going to get 15 to go next time by. Santi Messi continuing to set the pace out front. Suvastava doing the best he can to chase. And Brad Storer's now looming large in the 48's mirror, so he may have to worry more about defense than attack, as these three have left the field behind. And Suvastava is going to stay ahead of Storer. Meanwhile, Ryan Chilris continuing to be a nuisance. He is on pace with these cars inside the top 5. So he's just continuing to hold up these leaders, or these guys who should potentially be in the lead fight. Which is honestly a bit disappointing to see. As back up front, no change. Santi Messi still leading. Suvastava still in second. Storer's begun to drop off a little bit. As we're coming up to 10 laps to go. Not much of note has been there to report on, as 3 wide further back here. Inside the top 10, battling between Caleb Lane, Carlos Estrella, and Wolfgang Mueller. As Mueller slides up, tucks in behind Sestrai, and now it's Sestrai and Lane battling for the 7th position. As off turn 4, Lane is going to hold the position, as there's more 3 wide action further back. Roberto Crown Jr., Laziz Abdulaziz, and that's Logan Conrad briefly went 3 wide there. As looking down through the field, not much has changed, as now once again Suvastava on the tail of Santi Messi. 10 laps to go next time by here from Nashville. Santi Messi searching for his 4th win on the season. And we're going to take 10 laps to go this time by Suvastava, trying to do everything in his power to make a move, as Chura still holding up the remnants of this top 10. 3 wide further back as Habab Jawad down pit road. There's 3 Fords in that, Smithley, Minardi, and Baker, but that does not look like a scheduled stop for the 26. Is this another mechanical issue? Or it would be the 3rd Chevy mechanical issue on the day. It was first Ryan Chilris and then Jamal Williams, and now it is the 26 of Habab Jawad. As Sivastava continues to try to hunt down his teammate. We're going to be coming up lap 53 of 60 now. I believe Jawad is off of pit road. I do not see the 26 out on track. I do believe the issue... Oh, no, there he is. 26 heading off of pit road right now. Gonna get out just behind 4th place Mike Hunt. But it is Messi leading from Sivastava, as it has been most of this race. PS Motorsports has really come with some dominant cars as of late. But now the question is, can Sivastava finish a move on Santi Messi? Can the 48 reclaim the lead that it held for most of the race up until the halfway caution restart? The answer at this moment is no. But we're not quite to 5 to go and the caution is out. Not seeing any incidents on track. I do believe that is a debris yellow. And we're gonna have a very late race restart. We'll be within 5 to go. And I'm wondering if we're gonna see any pit stops. And the answer appears to be no. None of the top 3 are going to take it, and none of the field will. So we'll bring you right back when we're ready for a late race restart here from Nashville. Santi Messi, your race leader. We're going to see the restart here on lap 58 of 60 onto 59. 2 laps to go here from Nashville. Santi Messi, your race leader, but here comes his teammate Purab Sivastava to the outside. Brad Storer also jumps up there. That was not the ideal move, but the 48 has stuck right on the 5. The 91 in this fight as well. Down the back, coming to the white flag. There's been no yellow. Storer gonna jump to the inside of Sivastava. Has that booked in the win for Santi Messi. 48 able to clear, and now Messi's gone high. Here comes Sivastava to the inside. White flag in the air here from Nashville. And Messi's run it deep again through turn 1. Sivastava to his inside, and now looks like he's going to get through. He's got the better traction off turn 2. Down the back for the final time. Sivastava inches ahead. Messi once again up to the high line, but that's not the place to be through 3 and 4. The 48 is clear off of turn 4. Purab Sivastava is going to grab his first win of the season. In the Ally 400, he takes it at Nashville. A late race restart for debris yellow is going to give Purab Sivastava his first win of the season. The Ally 48 in the Ally 400 takes the win. Santi Messi going to come up second for a PS Motorsports 1-2. Brad Storer in third. Mike Hunt fourth. Tom Pervez a great run in fifth for Team Cena. Caleb Lane 6th, Downing Rodriguez 7th, Aziz Abdulaziz, Kyler Sestrai, and Dylan Matthews, the top 10. Then it's Roberto Crown Jr., Skylar Taylor, Ravi Gordon, Logan Conrad, Angel Gutierrez, Ryan Little, Arjun Nandakumar, Yaro Da Silva, Arcday Mission, and Asher Evelyn, the top 20. BD Cruz, Josh Berry, Casey Kane, Timmy Hill, Ridwan Nasir, Matt Pink, Damian Afton, Nathan Ormond, Kieran Jimenez, and Muhammad Nawawi, the top 30. Then Austin Liang drops all the way to 31st. Giancarlo Minardi in 32nd. Then Ella Baker, Jeb Ravi, Garrett Smithley, Daniel Voiles. Then Andrew Yu, Hisham Sidqui, Jamal Williams, and Habab Jawad, the top 40. With then also Wolfgang Mueller, who finished 3 laps down. I believe that is a mechanical issue that was on the 22. And Ryan Chilris, the last finisher. That has been all from Nashville. Thank you for tuning in. This has been YoruCAR on ESPN. We'll see you later for race 17.